My mouse just froze. What's up, guys? Hello. Welcome back to the Duel vs. Unranked Duel. Today, I don't know if you can actually hear that with my weird microphone, little glitch there. But today we're going to be playing a Willix, and I'm going to do a bit of a story time video today because I know that the top comment yesterday was asking about the whole lucid dreaming and the stories I used to tell and stuff like that. And I thought, you know what? Sure, I'll talk about that again. I haven't done that in a while. Before that, though, I want to go over something. So basically, first of all, there's so many trains outside. Basically, yesterday while I was streaming, thank you for stopping by the way, we had an amazing stream. We got tons of subs. You guys have been extremely supportive. Awesome stuff. Twitch.tv/Rexsi. Now, this happened, okay? So in the beginning of my stream, around the first hour mark, this is what happened. Look at this. So I'm just playing, right? Where is it? So I'm just playing. I'm playing the game, right? I'm like, where's Snowball? And that was the end of that. My stream froze on this frame. What happened? Snowball was on my windowsill. He fell down, grabbed my soundboard, dragged it down with him, smashed it against my computer, froze the stream, and my entire computer. So I had to restart it and wait for a Windows update to restart my stream. And then he proceeds to meow his ass off for food. So that was my experience during yesterday's stream. That was something.
Aw, it's so cute.
It was not cute. So yeah, that was interesting, to say the least. Anyways, let's get to it. So yeah, I guess I'll get started with this topic. So, when I was younger, I got really interested in something called lucid dreaming. If you don't know what that is, hey, I talked about it. I used to talk about it a lot because it interested a lot of people. Nice. That's actually really good. He doesn't have as much sustain, so we can actually work with that. Okay. And I used to be really interested in something like lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is the art of controlling your dreams while you're dreaming. I know it doesn't sound possible. It kind of sounds far-fetched, to be honest. It sounds a bit far-fetched.
Sorry, I was at the gym.
Oh, I just realized he asked. I feel bad now. It sounds a little impossible, I know. I remember I used to tell my real-life friends about it. They're like, that's not possible. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You can't control your dreams. You can. You can completely control your dreams. If you didn't know. It's completely possible. I know, a lot of people don't believe it for some reason, but as a person who does it, it's not really that far-fetched. I mean, if you think about it, think of all the times you've realized you're dreaming and you've woken up, right? Well, you're still in the dream when you realize it, right? That's called a false awakening, and basically be like, wait a minute, this is a dream, and then boom, you'll just wake up, right? That happens in the morning. It happens to a lot of people. It's common. It's a common thing. So it is completely possible, but it is very difficult to do, and it takes a lot of experience and time to actually be able to do it, and commitment. And I'll go over my story on how I learned how to do it. So basically, it's really cool. By the way, first of all, I'll go over stuff that you can do in your lucid dreams. You can, literally, it's basically the limitations on lucid dreaming are your own imagination, as well as what layer you're in the dream. Because layers, I'll get into that in a moment. Basically determine how much control you have in the dream and how much randomness is in it. Because dreams are fucked, right? Usually there's so much random shit. You can never understand what's happening in a dream. I know a lot of people are just like, oh, this dream signifies this, and it just means that, which is probably true in some regard. But when you're in a dream, shit is random. You little shit. You're gonna learn today. Stop healing! You freak! Oh my, why did I shell? I thought he was gonna pop off his one. Okay. But basically, dreams are really random, but you can do, if you're, for example, in the final layer, layer 4, I think, you have complete control over absolutely everything that you can imagine. Everything, anything you think. You're basically, picture yourself as a god. That's what you are. Can you straighten that face? I don't even know this. You basically are like a god. Like, that's like the easiest way to put it, is you have full control over literally everything. Your senses in dreams are actually like enhanced, I find. Like your sense of smell, touch, taste, everything. It's like if real life, and including your vision, if real life was like 100%, right? Then a dream would be like 120% or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the perspective of being in a dream and everything's enhanced. But it's really cool. It's really amazing. Like some shit I've done. For example, I've been a Super Saiyan. I love going Super Saiyan. One of my favorite things to do, because it's so simple, and I can do it literally whenever, because it's fucking hilarious, is, you know, Skyrim, the Fusroda, and then people go flying. Whenever I realize I'm in a dream, and if I'm in a situation and I'm bored, and the second I realize, I just go Fusroda, and boom, everything changes. Like, it's just, everything goes flying. Oh my god, it's hilarious. I've been the size of Godzilla and destroyed New York. Anything you can really think of, I've tried. Like, there's awesome stuff you can do. But yeah, let's go over layers real quick. It's really interesting. So there's four distinct layers in lucid dreaming, and the deeper your layer, the more control you have, and the less randomness, and the more real it feels. No, actually, I don't think that affects how real it feels. I mean, dreams feel real no matter what, usually. So, layer 0, that's, either, I can't, like, honestly, I haven't thought about this in a very long time, so mind you if, I might be wrong on some things. You can do your own research, because I don't do it, I don't, go out of my way to do it anymore. Like, it happens to me, like, usually, like, once or twice a week. It happens pretty commonly. But I don't go out of my way to try and do it and record my dreams like I used to. Like, I used to have like a dream journal. I'd write my dreams down every single day. I'd actively be trying to lucid dream. But now, like, I don't know. It just, I kind of grew tired of like writing shit down every single day, and like it just kept on happening to the point where it was difficult to keep track. And I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna enjoy the dreams when they happen, and not worry about, you know, writing it down all the time. Like, I need to actively practice it anymore, because I can do it. The whole reason for a dream journal usually is, it basically puts you in that mindset of trying to remember your dreams. And that's the biggest, like, use of it. And it's like a big step in lucid dreaming. So yeah, nowadays I just do it all the time, casually. Like, I don't go out and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck was that? Now, I just do it casually. I don't go out of my way to try and do it. Like, I won't put myself in wild, wake-induced lucid dreaming. There's different ways of entering a lucid dream. That's a scarier one. It's not really scary. It's just people overthink it, and it can be scary if you're not prepared. So many different things I need to talk about. Okay, layers. Let's stick to one thing. Layers in a lucid dream. Layer 0 is either you are awake or you're in a dream but you have no idea. Layer 1, I'm pretty sure, is you basically, or it's either, I think it's just you're dreaming, because layer 0 is you're awake, you're conscious. But layer 1 would just be you're in a dream, right? You're in a dream, you have no idea, it's just a normal dream. Layer 2 is, I think it's like the state of realizing that you sort of like are on the fence. You're sort of like questioning things, and you're paranoid. God, I don't remember this exactly. The top of my head. Oops, probably on my one. Layer 3, I know, is you're in a lucid dream, but you don't have full control over things. I like being in a layer 3 a lot of the time, because layer 4 is you have complete control. Everything, the fucking dream's your oyster, for God's sakes. You can control anything. Like I would control fucking stopping him from hitting me. Do it again. Alright. Alright, you know what? Let's go. Wanna go there, pussy breath? Puss breath? Let's go. Come on. You're gonna stop me from backing. Stop backing up.
Your middle tower is under attack. killing sprees. We've got one coming up.
That wasn't even a dream, that was reality. Get wrecked, set! Okay. Okay, so basically, yeah, layer 4 is you're completely in control of everything. Layer 3 is you are lucid dreaming, but you're not in complete control of everything. How you get deeper in layers is you take in more of your surroundings and you pay more attention to your environment. For example, like if you're in like a layer 2 or layer 3, you feel the grass, you smell the air, you know, you feel the wind. You know, you just really feel your environment, and that gets you more and more into the dream, and you keep reminding yourself, I'm dreaming, I am dreaming, I'm currently conscious, yada yada yada. So that's layers. Layers are really important when it comes to lucid dreaming, of course. And let's talk about how you actually do it. How you actually lucid dream. There's a number of ways. Number one, there's very simple habits that you can pick up if you are looking to try it. Which is called, I don't remember the exact word for it. It's something, reality check? It's like a reality check or like a trigger. Because there's certain things in a dream that don't work like the real world, as you could probably imagine. And now what you do with this is you use that to your advantage. What the, oh my god, the 3 is so buggy. Basically, things like, off the top of my head, if you look at your watch, right, let's say, or you look at the time, you look away from the time, and you look back at the time. If you're in a dream, the time's going to change to a random time. Every single time. No matter what. It's weird. And light switches in dreams don't work. Light switches don't work, so you can try switching up and down with a light switch, and if the lights don't change, you're in a dream. Pinching yourself, you don't necessarily feel pain. You feel a perception of pain, but you can't physically feel pain, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, my blinked. I was gonna blink behind him and then 3. Oh, god damn it. That sucks. That was almost sick. I probably should have just ran away, to be honest. There's tons of different triggers. Just asking yourself if you're dreaming is another big trigger. Like, am I in a dream right now? Am I dreaming? I used to do that all the time. Actually, what I would do, the one I used more than literally anything else, was counting your fingers. If you count your fingers, in a dream, you don't have 5 fingers. It's weird, I know, but you do not have 5 fingers in a dream. Don't ask me why, but that's the one I did the most, because it's really convenient. Like, basically, you do these triggers when something feels off in the real world. Like, even like when you're awake, if you practice it, then you'll start naturally doing it in your dreams. Like, anytime, like, for example, like, I know a really popular one is you're walking down a street and there's, like, a shop, right? There's a shop in your local strip mall, and it's, like, it's not the same one it's supposed to be, or it's, like, it looks different than it normally does. Or just little details. Things that make you question, even remotely. Like, if you think, like, oh, you have deja vu, for example, or something, then literally just questioning it and doing a reality check, like, for example, I count my fingers. Whenever something feels off, just in case, I always count my fingers, because you never know, right? There's on mids. So, that's pretty much it for, like, a reality check. It's really convenient, and when you do that in a dream, most of the time your body will just be like, wait a minute, like, if you clue in, you're like, wait, this isn't real. You're gonna click, it's gonna, like, snap, and you're gonna be like, oh, wait, this is a dream. Something that happens to some people, this has never happened to me before, is they start to panic. And not panic, but get really excited. And when if you get too excited, when you start up a dream, or when you first become conscious during a dream, you're gonna fucking wake up. You're gonna wake up immediately. You have to keep yourself grounded. Keep yourself, remind yourself you're in a dream, you're in control.
That was easy.
So, you gotta calm yourself down, make sure you're in control. Don't get overexcited, because you can just screw yourself and get out of your first lucid dream. That's a big common thing. It didn't happen to me, though, surprisingly. I was a little excited, but yeah, my first one was one of the most I've ever had. Like, I instantly got into a layer 4, which was, I think it's because I did the wild method of it, though, and I don't do the wild method very often. Because wild puts you straight into a layer 4, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's keep on talking about how you can actually go about getting into one. Writing down your dreams, another huge one. Writing down your dreams is extremely important no matter what, even if you don't lucid dream. If you want to remember your dreams, you're not going to remember the dream, including lucid dreams. You may think, oh my god, this is amazing, this is crazy, I just fucked Megan Fox. Yeah, you're gonna think in your head at the time, oh my god, this is so, I will never forget this. By the morning, if you don't write it down within the first like minute or two, you're gonna slowly forget it. That's how dreams work. That's how your fucking brain works, for some reason, with dreams. So you had to be on top of that, and I just realized you went double D, fuck. No, so you really just need to be on top of everything. Write down your dreams, do reality checks all the time. That's the basic shit for trying to lucid dream. The most common stuff, just reality checks and writing down your dream. That's like literally the fucking bare essentials of controlling your dreams. Like my first lucid dream, for example, it took me 8 months of practice before I was able to do it. I got in it through the wild method, but once I got it through the wild method, I was able to do it naturally. Like, because I just had a better feeling of what it felt like to be in a dream and be conscious after the first time. Because I feel like after the first time, it kind of breaks the seal, and it's just a little easier, and your brain kind of recognizes patterns and shit. My first one, let's see, what did I do? I still remember it to this day, like, very vividly, because I wrote it down immediately. I still have my old dream journals, and I look through them sometimes, just to, and then I'll remember all of them, because it's just like, oh, it was such a cool experience. So I realized it was in a dream, right? I was with my friends in this dream, and I was like, holy fuck, this is a dream. Like, no, I was doing the wild, let's talk about the methods of entering a dream. I forget about the other ones, honestly, but there's one called Wake-Induced Lucid Dreaming, which is basically, okay, I'm sorry for camping, man, I'm trying to tell stories here, I'm sorry, Set. Wake-Induced Lucid Dreaming is, if you don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's basically putting yourself into sleep paralysis. It's basically forcing yourself into a state of sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is that scary thing, I know a lot of people hear of it, where it's like, oh my god, like I can't move. Like, you'll wake up, but you won't be awake. Your body will be paralyzed. What that is basically every single night before you go to bed, your body paralyzes itself. It happens every single night when you go to sleep, whether or not you dream or not. But it's basically, it's your brain just telling your body it's like time to shut off, because you know you don't want to reenact your dreams. Like, as if you didn't do that, you'd be fucking punching the air and running in bed and peeing yourself and stuff all the time, and shitting yourself. But that's why your body does that. I'm pretty sure that sometimes you usually piss yourself if you do that. It's in hypnagogia, which is like the state before you actually hit the dream. It's like, you know, that state where you kind of feel really sleepy and you lose your train of thought right before you fall asleep. And for example, like if you fall in your dream, you'll just jump awake. That's called hypnagogia. It's before you actually completely fall asleep. So basically, what wake-induced lucid dreaming is forcing your body, it's tricking your brain or your body into into thinking your body is fast asleep. So you lay there straight in the military position, and you can't move a muscle, and basically your body's gonna send out urges, right? These urges are like the urge to itch, the urge to move a muscle, like sort of, you know, like you'll have like restless symptoms in muscles and stuff like that, because your brain's just checking. It's like, are you still awake? Are you still awake? Like, you literally can't even move your eyes, you can't move your lips, you can't move anything. It's very difficult, and I only was able to do it a few times with like countless practice. It just was super difficult to do. But what you do is, the second you do that, your body is gonna freak out. Your brain is gonna get a little scared. I suggest just keeping your eyes closed, man. That's all I do. Like, some people, like, they just keep their eyes open, and that's how you kind of hallucinate demons and shit like that. And like the Iron Man story I told you before, when I experienced it, I had fucking Robert Downey Jr. come up beside me, and it feels like it's heavy, right? It feels heavy because your body doesn't have weight, like, it's just paralyzed, so it feels like there's a weight on your chest, which can be scary because your body will hallucinate. It's panicking because it thinks that, you know, there's shit stopping it, so it'll your brain will be like, oh, something's stopping, something doing this, so we need to do something about this, right? So one second here. So your brain immediately thinks the worst and hallucinates like demons and shit.
destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
Are we backing? We're backing up. You'll hallucinate demons or shadow people or whatever, okay? For the most part, for most people. What I've experienced, for example, so that you guys have an idea, Robert Downey Jr. or Iron Man came in, and he's like, and he was reading me a book or something, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why is he here? And then, like, I realized, like, oh, I'm technically unconscious, in a sense, but my brain's still active. So, and then all of a sudden he said, shh, everything's gonna be okay. And then he fucking sat on my chest. Fucker. He sat on my chest, said everything's gonna be okay, and he held my throat, right? He held my throat, and I couldn't really breathe. And, yeah, it was a little scary. I'll keep going for this, like, I'll keep talking for a little bit longer, and just got some points across, sorry. I'm not going to play another game, though, because I don't want this to be, you know, a ramble for, like, 40 minutes. I could talk about this in a lot more detail in other videos if you guys are down, but if you guys do enjoy this. But yeah, and then the second you start panicking, you say, okay, fuck this, and you, like, when you're in sleep paralysis, basically at any point, you can just be like, okay, let's go to the dream. Like, it's hard to describe it, but you just immediately, you know, you can go into a dream. Like, you can just basically close your eyes, imagine yourself somewhere, and then open your eyes, and all of a sudden, boom, you're in a layer 4, and you're just instantly in complete control of your dreams because you went into your dreams conscious, like, the whole time. So it immediately, your brain is just, it knows it's a dream, right? But you're in absolute full control. I, like, was on a beach. I sat down, I was on a beach, and I was just looking around. There's people all around. I used my right hand, and I moved it right at the ocean, then raised my right hand and just created a tsunami. I remember just running at the speed of sound, just running around. And if you spin around in a dream, you'll basically appear somewhere else. You can control it, but if you just do it, then you're going to teleport. You can just teleport to random places. I remember I did so many cool things. I was looking at myself in the mirror. I wanted to see, because there's things, like little theories that... you don't look like yourself in your dream, you look like how you perceive yourself. There's tons of cool, crazy tricks that I could talk about, and interesting theories about, you know, what dreams mean, and, like, how you can use lucid dreaming to find out more about yourself, and find, like, even subconscious thoughts and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. It's an interesting topic. Someone wanted me to talk about it, so I thought, you know, maybe I'll just do a video on it, a one-off thing, and just, you know, see how you guys like it. I think I'm gonna hop off for now, though, guys. I really hope you did enjoy watching the video. a lot of talking. I hope I covered most of it. I think I'm forgetting some stuff, but I will see you in the next video, guys. I hope you all have an amazing day. I will see you later. I'm gonna be streaming today around like 6 p.m. EST, maybe 7. Around then. So if you don't mind, it'd be awesome if you stop by, said hello. You know, checked out the stream, showed some support, just watch the stream. All that awesome stuff. I will see you in the next video, guys. I hope you all have an amazing day, though. Have a good one. Bye-bye.